Obama goes on some random podcast that nobody's ever heard of and just happens to drop, oh, aliens are real. Yeah, tell me that shit's not orchestrated. Right in the middle of the biggest pedophile ring exposed in the world, all of a sudden, we're gonna drop that aliens are real. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you. Aliens. Fuck off.
So the former president of the United States, Barack Obama, was asked in a recent interview as to whether aliens are real. And it's been going viral online, but interesting, this is what he had to say.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
Does that seem a bit strange to you, right? First of all, I don't believe him anyway, right? Because I'm a Christian, and I believe the Bible. The Bible's been telling us for years, thousands of years, that there are other beings in existence. Doesn't put them in the alien category, although they are technically aliens, because alien means stranger, right? But they're not extraterrestrial beings. The Bible talks about terrestrial bodies, celestial bodies, and so on. It doesn't talk about extraterrestrial beings from another planet. It talks about extra-dimensional beings from another realm, i.e. demons, angels, and so on, right? And Jesus himself was from another realm, right? He's from heaven, right? But anyway, he's the creator of the universe. That's what I believe as a Christian, right? But Barack Obama answers that question. He says, yeah, there is, but I've never seen them, or it's been hidden from the president, and so on. It's the first question I had when I got into the presidency, is where are the aliens?
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
And the interviewer, actually, if you watch the rest of the interview, you can watch it in your own time. He doesn't even try to get him to elaborate, or he's just going to skip over the fact that he says, yeah, they're real, but the internet's been going crazy about this. Everybody's got their own narrative that they want to support and say, oh, Obama just said that aliens are real, and so on, right? So the internet is running away with this, right? But President Obama, what did he actually do for the United States when he was in his presidency? Everything that he promised in his elections.
I will promise you this, that if we have not gotten our troops out by the time I am president, it is the first thing I will do. I will get our troops home. We will bring an end to this war. You can take that to the bank. I will close Guantanamo. I will restore habeas corpus.
Guantanamo, that's easy. Close down Guantanamo. Restore habeas corpus.
We're going to lead by shutting down Guantanamo and restoring habeas corpus.
I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that.
He let a lot of people down. And politicians are known for lying. They're known for not being honest.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
The last thing we should do is raise taxes on the middle class. You will not see your taxes increase one single dime. You will not see your taxes increase a single dime. I repeat, not one single dime.
He's been asked this question so many times, right? And, you know, he's never just come out and it's like, what's different about now? Why he's comfortable to say, oh, yeah, there is. Could it be anything to do with the fact that we're seeing a lot of disclosure type stuff, and certain, if you're a conspiracy theorist or a conspiracy factist, I like to say, right? There's something called Project Bluebeam. And there's all sorts of things that you can go search up in your own time about the whole alien extraterrestrial conspiracy, right? I personally believe that we're getting to a point in time where they want to try and deceive us with some sort of alien invasion or some sort of alien. They haven't addressed the drones from a couple of years ago. They don't really outright address any of the technology that we see in the sky, all right? But one thing that I will say is that there's a thing called deception, and I do believe that The government has technology that they don't make us aware of. There's going to be many of you that agree or disagree in the comments as to whether aliens are real or whatever, because not everyone watching this channel is going to be a Christian, right? But me, that's what I personally believe. I don't believe in extraterrestrial beings from a distant planet. I believe in extra-dimensional beings from a realm which is very close to us that we can't access. All right, guys? But, yeah, with Obama saying what he says, and, you know, I just think, you know, I'm just talking about it because, hey, everyone's talking about it, and at the end of the day, everyone's going to have their own opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think, right? I think Obama has never been someone that I will personally look at and say he can be trusted, right? Just based on the facts. You know, he didn't do much when he was in his term as presidency, and I don't even know why he's still so relevant, to be honest. But you know, he's a former president. I guess that explains it. Him and his wife, they're well known, and a lot of people love him. Although a lot of people hate him, a lot of people love him, and you know, it is what it is. But again, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Do you think that he's being truthful or honest about the whole aliens thing? And why did the interviewer not do that? This is what frustrates me. Interviewers that don't really know how to interview.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.